Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the weekly current affairs discussion for environment, science, and technology. The topics that we will be taking would range from October 6 to October 12, that is the past 1 week. The index for today, the topics that we are discussing today, the first topic would be Nobel Prize for Physics. Nobel Prizes have been recently announced. Nobel Prizes अक्टूबर में अनाउंस किए जाते हैं और 10th दिसंबर को अवार्ड दिया जाता है. So Nobel Prizes have recently been announced. We'll be covering Nobel Prize for Physics today. The second topic is about super apps, and the third topic is about graded response action plan. Also, this initiative runs in coordination with Seize the Mains Answer Writing Initiative. जो आपका ये सेशन है इस पर एक टॉपिक डिस्कस किया जाएगा और उससे रिलेटेड ये क्वेश्चन है सीज द मेंस के लिए. आप इस टॉपिक पर आंसर कर सकते हैं. इसको समझने के बाद इस क्वेश्चन का आप आंसर कर सकते हैं. द क्वेश्चन इज फॉर डे 89. What are super apps? What are the concerns associated with them? Answer in 150 words and post your answers on rajisacademy.com. So let's first begin with studying super apps only. Question है तो what are super apps and what are the concerns associated with them? हम इसी टॉपिक से शुरुआत करते हैं and we'll come back to Nobel Prize of Physics later. All right. So this was a news that Elon Musk wants to create an everything app. Everything app या जिसको हम super app भी बोलते हैं. Everything app, what is it? As the name indicates, everything app या super app किस चीज़ के लिए काम आ सकती है. जैसे आप अपना WhatsApp ऑपरेट करते हैं, just like you have WhatsApp. WhatsApp is used for chatting or calling, video calling and other purposes. Also you can use WhatsApp business. उसके अलावा आप WhatsApp के थ्रू अपने डॉक्यूमेंट्स एक्सचेंज कर सकते हैं and you can now there is WhatsApp Pay also, so you can transfer money also. ऐसी काफ़ी apps होती है. For example, if I talk about that WhatsApp becomes connected to a website that helps you shop, that helps you buy things. अगर आपने कुछ कपड़े या जूते खरीदने हैं या कुछ मोबाइल फ़ोन्स खरीदने हैं, so you can just do it by opening your WhatsApp app and उसके आप शॉपिंग सेंटर में अगर क्लिक करेंगे WhatsApp के इंटरफेस पर, then you will be able to buy a lot of things. You will be able to do शॉपिंग थ्रू व्हाट्सएप ओनली. तो जो आपकी एवरीथिंग एप्स होती हैं या वॉट एवर दीज एवरीथिंग एप्स और सुपर एप्स, दीज आर बेसिकली एप्लीकेशंस which actually allow you to carry out a lot of activities on the same application. So Elon Musk, he wants to create an everything app. Let's see what is it. So he has revealed his plans. A super app has been described as the Swiss Army knife of mobile apps, offering a suite of services for users such as messaging हो सकती है, social networking, peer payments and e-commerce shopping. तो आपको शॉपिंग के लिए और आपको अलग अलग चीज़ों के लिए अलग अलग ऐप्स डाउनलोड करने की ज़रूरत नहीं है. यू कैन डू इट ओवर वन ऐप ओनली. दैट इज़ व्हाट यू कॉल अ सुपर ऐप. The best example of a super app can be Paytm. It can be WeChat. WeChat is one of the first super apps. WeChat was popular in India a few years back. चाइना में WeChat ऐप जो है उसका काम क्या है? It started as a messaging platform, just like your WhatsApp started for messaging only. So WeChat started as a messaging platform, and they went on to increase their improve their interface, and उन्होंने काफ़ी सारे functions अपनी ऐप में include किए. So Chinese super app WeChat is one of its examples, and it has more than 1 billion monthly users. तो आप अगर ऐसी कोई भी ऐप अगर आप डाउनलोड कर रहे हैं जो आपकी सारी प्रॉब्लम्स का सोल्यूशन देती है या आपके सारे काम एक ही ऐप से सॉल्व होते हैं, then obviously you will just download one app, and more people will want to download that one app क्योंकि storage space बचेगा and it will have a lot of facilities. Now, let's talk about WeChat a little bit. It started out as a messaging app, expanded into payments. You can book cabs also using WeChat. You can do shopping. You can order food. You can, do anything with the help of this app. And this app is very popular in China. India में उतनी popular नहीं है. India में और छोटी-छोटी super apps आ रही है. Tata has launched their own super app. Jio has launched their own super app. And now, since Elon Musk is planning, that's why it is a global news, because Elon Musk, whenever he comes up with his own super app, then it is conceived, it is predicted कि जो बाकी सारी super apps हैं उनके लिए एक बहुत ही बड़ा competitor create हो जाएगा. He would compete on a global level. और जो आपकी Indian super apps हैं या super apps working in other countries of the world which have not been built by founder Elon Musk, तो उन ऐप्स को ओवरटेक कर लेगी इनकी ऐप. दैट्स व्हाई इट हैज़ बीन इन न्यूज़. सो these are some of the examples. Snapchat parent snapping, some of the examples जो super apps पहले build कर चुके हैं. Now let's see why do you think एक एक country में super apps की ज़रूरत है या एक country में super apps की ज़रूरत या need कब arise होती है. For example, if you have to open or if you have to download a separate Myntra app, separate Amazon app, separate Uber app, separate Ola app और a separate Zomato app, तो आपके पास 10 से 15 एप्लीकेशंस तो आपकी बेसिक नेसेसिटीज़ के लिए, आपके बेसिक कामों के लिए ही डाउनलोड हो रही हैं. So that's what they do is they condense all the functions in just one app. Now they say when is a country ready for having a super app. अब कंट्री रेडी तब होगी जब वहाँ पर इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर अवेलेबल है, व्हेन पीपल हैव मोबाइल फ़ोन्स अवेलेबल, क्योंकि मोबाइल फ़ोन के थ्रू ही आपकी मैसेजिंग होगी, मोबाइल फ़ोन से ही कैब्स बुक होगी. यू विल नॉट ओपन योर लैपटॉप और योर आईपैड टू बुक अ कैब. यू कैन डू इट फॉर शॉपिंग, बट फॉर बुकिंग अ कैब और फॉर सेंडिंग मनी फ्रॉम one person to another, you need internet connected mobile phones. So in India, digital penetration has been very high, especially after demonetization, especially after the COVID-19 pandemic. So they say that a country or a region becomes super app ready when its large base of the population is smartphone first instead of desktop. So the first device that you open whenever you want to do something online is not your desktop, it is your smartphone which is connected to the internet. And the ecosystem of apps customized to local needs has not been evolved. अभी की जो apps आपके पास present है वो they are not customized to the local needs. तो some other company gets in, उस field में एक और company आ जाती है, gives competition to all the 10-15 local apps and dominates over all the 10-15 local apps which were giving you separate functions और सिर्फ एक application रह जाती है बाद में. India has already become a market. This we know about कि India में digital penetration बढ़ गई है. People are more relying more on their mobile phones for payments, for booking cabs rather than going to the banks. Internet banking ज़्यादा popular हो गई है, where a majority of those experiencing the internet for the first time are doing so on their mobile phones. This is one of the main reasons why in India super apps are coming. Now, what are the 5 super apps that are already operating in India? The first one is Tata Neu, second is your Paytm, third is your Clap Messenger, then you have MyJio, then you have Troop Messenger. So these are some of the super apps, but इनका जो market base है, that is not as high as it is there for an app like WeChat that is operating in China. Now, the benefits or the features of super apps have been very clear. हमें ये क्या benefit दे सकती है, क्या कैसे ये super apps और everything apps ये कैसे काम करेंगी. But now the important part here is to study about the concerns. Whenever something new is coming up, उसके कुछ ना कुछ side effects होते हैं, कुछ ना कुछ concerns associated होते हैं, and those concerns need to be known to you as aspirants for bureaucracy and as just the general citizens of India, the common citizens of India. ये concerns government को भी पता होने चाहिए, तभी regulation better होगी. So the first concern is that apart from increased revenue realization due to consolidation of services at one place, such apps also provide companies with a large amount of consumer data. For example, if you go to your office every day at 8:30 AM in the morning, या आप अपने college रोज सुबह 8:30 बजे morning में जाते हैं, so that app through which you are booking your cab, that will record your data for 1 year, 2 years or for whatever long time you are booking your cab. That app will also record what are you shopping for. That app will know that you shop more around Diwali and less in the winters. तो उनको उन apps के पास आपका data चला जाता है. That is known as customers data. So what they can do is in the future they can influence your decisions. अगर वो डेटा वो किसी और के साथ शेयर कर देते हैं या जो थर्ड पार्टीज होती है, द मर्चेंट्स विच आर सेलिंग देयर प्रोडक्ट्स थ्रू द एप्स, इफ दे गेट एक्सेस टू योर डेटा, देन दे विल intentionally keep sending you advertisements which are of your interest. आपको कैब से रिलेटेड या कम्यूटिंग से रिलेटेड एडवर्टीजमेंट्स आएंगी कि आप ये प्रोडक्ट खरीदिए आपका कम्यूटिंग सिंपल हो जाएगा, आप ऐसे कुछ कपड़े खरीदिए आपका कम्यूटिंग सिंपल हो जाएगा, और सम गैजेट्स. तो आपके पास एड्स ही ऐसी आएंगी कि आपका जो डिसीजन मेकिंग है वो इन्फ्लुएंस करने की पावर होगी इन ऐप्स के पास. So this data can then be harnessed to learn more about user behavior. This puts consumer privacy at risk. तो आपकी privacy risk पर चली गई, आपकी privacy risk पर चली गई. Also, you do not have a lot of choice. The second point talks about choice, that data collected by master app could then be used to train machines in artificial intelligence and predict consumer behavior. तो यहाँ पे आपका जो free choice का जो आपका right है, that is not free anymore. That is not free anymore. It has been influenced by your past decisions. और आपका ये जो इतना सारा data है, जितने भी आपके past decisions है, every small decision that you take on the app from morning till evening on a daily basis, that will be harnessed, that will be synthesized by the help of artificial intelligence, and आपके future decisions भी वैसे ही influence किए जाएंगे. The third is monopoly. If a super app comes into India and आप बाकी जो सारी 15 apps थी, whether it was Uber, Ola, Zomato, whatever apps were there on your mobile phone, if you delete 15 apps just to keep one app, तो यहाँ पर monopoly का issue raise हो जाएगा, that only one company is leading the commercial activities, that only one app is leading all the business in the entire country. So that's why this something that has been intended by Elon Musk, that is in news, because monopolization का issue create होगा. And then what happens when monopoly comes? The government is afraid, the countries are afraid that this one app can do whatever they want, because our population, our citizens are dependent on them now. Then fourth one is the issue with devices. जो भी आपकी ये बड़ी apps होती हैं, whatever these super apps are there, they take a lot of storage. उनका जो data होता है, जो cache data होता है, कुछ और backup के लिए data होता है, that requires a lot of storage. And right now what mobile phone devices we have in India, they do not support a lot of storage. अगर आप बहुत ही महंगा फ़ोन खरीद रहे हैं तब ठीक है, तब आपके पास storage की availability होगी अच्छी. If you are buying a very expensive phone, then you have storage facilities available, but mostly whatever devices we have in India, they do not come with adequate storage. You have to switch to a better phone, or you have to delete a lot of stuff from your phone to be able to access such apps. Then there is a risk to financial systems, because अगर आपका जो payment system है, that is happening over one app only. There are peer-to-peer transactions which are happening. Your shopping is there only, and sometimes these apps come with their own digital currencies also. आपके पास you can have digital coupons for them, or digital currencies, that if you buy from this app or this shopping website associated with a particular app, तो आपको coupons मिलेंगे. And then after a few months you're just trading in coupons only, or the coins which that app is giving you, not in actual rupee. So super apps are disintermediating banks from their customers से एक distance create हो जाता है, which is not healthy for a financial system unless formal regulations are in place regarding such apps. That's why we're discussing the concerns, because also concerns have been there in the news. They've been making headlines because the governments will have to come up with formal regulations before super apps take over our digital space. And finally, what can be the last challenge? India जो है एक multilingual nation है, so super apps should not keep their services restricted to English and Hindi alone, especially not just English, because many people do not understand English, many people do not understand Hindi also. There are a lot of languages. किसी भी super app को ये ध्यान में रखना चाहिए that these apps are available in local languages also. So vernacular languages में भी इन apps का available होना बहुत ज़रूरी है. Otherwise what will happen is that after a certain time period, कुछ लोग तो ये super apps access कर पाएंगे, but कुछ लोग पीछे रह जाएंगे. So and if people are not able to access these super apps because of the language barriers, because they speak a vernacular language in which the super app is not available, super app का interface उस language में available ही नहीं है. So people speaking vernacular languages will be left behind from all the advancement that is happening in terms of technology, in terms of apps that we are using. So that is another concern. Yes, this was about today's super apps topic. If there are any doubts, let me know in the chat section. Yes, Vaibhav, these classes are taken from Monday to Saturday on our YouTube channel. हर दिन एक नया subject discuss होता है. Monday is for polity, Tuesday is for economy, and Wednesday is for environment and science and technology. Thursdays are for IR, Friday for society and ethics, and Saturday is for miscellaneous, whatever current affairs have been there in the past 1 week जो किसी और subject में cover नहीं हुए हैं, so they are taken on Saturday. So this initiative runs from Monday to Saturday. Vaibhav, yes, in the morning, whatever Hindu session you are attending, the Hindu का जो session होता है morning में, it's taken by Varun sir. So that he covers the daily newspaper, जो भी daily news आती है, वो cover करते हैं. But in sessions that go on at 2:30 p.m. on our channel, we cover weekly current affairs on a subject wise basis. पिछले एक हफ्ते में एक particular subject से जो भी current affairs आए हुए हैं. Yes, Kanu, absolutely right. These apps can can increase the number of cyber attacks, because just imagine your entire data is available with the app. The kind of choices you are making on a daily basis, that is there with the app. So cyber attacks की भी tendency ज़्यादा बढ़ जाएगी. That's why we are discussing this topic. And जो Seize the Mains का question है, that has also been framed around, this topic only. So that is another concern, that the risk of cyber attacks might increase. You can add it as the 7th point in your concerns and share your answer with us on rajayesacademy.com. Yes, Kanu, China is already popular. All right. So let's move on to the next topic. Nobel Prize in Physics has been announced. Nobel Prize in Physics has been given to 3 people. आपका जो नोबेल प्राइज है वो इंसानों को या ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस को दिया जा सकता है. सो ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस कैन आल्सो हैव नोबेल प्राइज, बट फॉर फिजिक्स वी हैव जस्ट 3 people. The first one is Dr. Alain Aspect. The second is Dr. John F. Clauser, and the third is Anton Zeilinger. So इनको क्वांटम फिजिक्स के लिए नोबेल प्राइज अवार्ड किया गया है. क्वांटम इंटैंगलमेंट, स्टडिंग इन क्वांटम इंटैंगलमेंट एंड क्वांटम ट्रांसपोर्टेशन. सो these terms appear to be very tough. बहुत मुश्किल terms लग रही होंगी आपको सुनने में, but these are not that tough. बहुत ही simple है. And understanding quantum entanglement and quantum transportation, teletransportation is important for us, क्योंकि जो आने वाला दौर है, it will be about quantum computing and quantum technologies. India का एक mission भी है quantum technologies के ऊपर. It was launched in 2020, so we have a separate budget allocation on an annual basis for national mission on quantum technology. So it is important from your exam point of view. हम थोड़ा सा समझने की कोशिश करते हैं lightly what is quantum technology about. So let's see, the award has been given for experiments with entangled photons, establishing the violation of Bell inequalities and pioneering quantum information science. So quantum physics होता क्या है? Basically, whatever you see around yourself, आपको अगर अपना phone दिख रहा है, आपको bed दिख रहा है, आपको chairs दिख रही है, whatever you see around with your naked eye is part of classical mechanics. Classical मतलब established and old. Established and old. तो आप अगर कार में या किसी व्हीकल में ट्रैवल करते, इफ यू ट्रैवल फ्रॉम वन प्लेस टू अनदर, सो यू सॉल्व अ लॉट ऑफ क्वेश्चंस. मैथमेटिक्स में क्वेश्चन सॉल्व करते थे, राइट? इफ द स्पीड ऑफ कार इज दिस, हाउ मच टाइम विल इट टेक टू रीच लाइक 100 kilometers अवे, और इफ इट इज कमिंग बैक विद द सेम स्पीड, व्हाट वुड बी द एवरेज स्पीड. सो क्लासिकल मैकेनिक्स में हमारी सारी ये चीज़ें आ जाती है जो कि हम मैथ्स में, जिनके हम लोग क्वेश्चन सॉल्व करते हैं. वॉट एवर यू सी अराउंड योर सेल्फ, सन, मून, स्टार्स, प्लैनेट्स, all these have been studied using classical mechanics. Problem वहाँ होती है when you go to a very small level. For example, if I have this pen in my hand, if I break this pen into very small parts, and what can be the smallest part? Smallest part एक particle हो सकता है, छोटा सा particle हो सकता है, which I cannot see with my naked eye. Nobody can see it with their naked eye. So when you go to very small levels, what happens is कि ये जो laws आप पढ़ते हैं, जो formulas पढ़ते हैं classical mechanics में, these formulas do not apply. So if you have a very small particle, आपके पास ये बहुत ही छोटा सा particle है, and if you want to know that if it is going from point A to point B, and from point A to point B it has to take the shortest distance, तो आप क्या बोलेंगे shortest distance क्या होता है? It is a straight line. So it will follow a straight line if you're talking about classical mechanics. But जब आप quantum physics में आ जाते हैं, when you come into quantum mechanics, that is when you're discussing very small particles or quanta. Quanta means small particles. So जब आप उस level पे आप जाते हैं, so if I say that एक पार्टिकल है जो कि पॉइंट ए से चला, देयर इज अ पार्टिकल दैट मूव्स फ्रॉम पॉइंट ए एंड इट हैज टू रीच पॉइंट बी इन द शॉर्टेस्ट टाइम फॉलोइंग द शॉर्टेस्ट रूट. तो क्लासिकल मैकेनिक्स में तो हम स्ट्रेट लाइन अगर बनाते हैं दैट इज द शॉर्टेस्ट रूट, बट इन क्वांटम मैकेनिक्स दिस इज नॉट द केस. दिस पार्टिकल कैन डू एनीथिंग, इट कैन रोल अराउंड इटसेल्फ, it can go up and down, and then it can go straight towards B. And this could be the shortest path in quantum mechanics. So anything can happen there. Most of the things they get unpredictable. तो जैसे जैसे हमें concepts पता लगते जाते हैं, we tend to discuss them, we tend to study them, and we tend to find out their applications. उनकी हम usage study करने की कोशिश करते हैं. So this year's prize has been awarded to a concept in quantum physics that is about studying quantum entanglement. तो quantum entanglement, they say quantum entanglement का क्या concept होता है? They say that photons क्या होते हैं? Photons are very small particles of light. When you see sunlight coming from the window, you see very small particles, right? उनको भी अगर आप break down करेंगे in a very small particle, something that you cannot see with your eye, the smallest particle of light is known as photons. तो photons की quantum entanglement study की गई है, and it has been shown that it is a quantum phenomena. They say that, for example, if you have two boxes, बॉक्स ए एंड बॉक्स बी. बॉक्स ए में क्या है आपकी, एक बॉल है विच इज ऑफ रेड कलर, एंड योर बॉक्स बी हैज अ बॉल विच इज ऑफ ब्लू कलर. सो व्हाट हैपेंस इज, अब आपको पता है कि या तो बॉल आपके पास रेड हो सकती है या ब्लू हो सकती है. यू नो, आइदर यू कैन हैव अ रेड बॉल और यू कैन हैव अ ब्लू बॉल. सो बॉक्स नंबर ए इज सेंट टू दिल्ली एंड बॉक्स नंबर बी is sent to Mumbai. and इसके अंदर कोई देख नहीं रहा है कि क्या चीज है. so if somebody opens box number A, what he will get to know, जो इंसान दिल्ली में है उसको क्या पता लगेगा when he opens box number A? he will get to know that the ball inside is red in color. he will say that the ball inside is red in color. that means the ball which has gone to Mumbai must be blue in color. या अगर मुंबई में आप पहले ब्लू बॉल भेज देते हैं and the person sitting at Mumbai is opening the box, he will say that that the ball inside the box is blue in color. so that means that the box that has gone to Delhi has red ball in it. तो basically आपको अगर आप एक बॉक्स भी अगर खोलते हैं, you will get to know what is contained in the other box. so what we say that these two boxes, these two balls are entangled. कि एक की इंफॉर्मेशन मिलने के एक की इंफॉर्मेशन अगर मिल जाती है तो आप दूसरे की इंफॉर्मेशन प्रिडिक्ट कर सकते हैं. इफ यू नो अबाउट द फर्स्ट बॉल और द फर्स्ट बॉक्स व्हाट इज इनसाइड दैट, यू कैन इजीली टेल व्हाट इज देयर इन द अदर बॉक्स और इन द अदर बॉल. सो जो फोटॉन्स होते हैं, जो छोटे छोटे पार्टिकल्स होते हैं हमारे लाइट के, दे से दैट दीज आर क्वांटम entangled. that if you know property of one photon, if you know information about one photon, you can tell the information about other photon. no matter how far they are apart, चाहे वो दुनिया में कितने भी दूर हो, if they are into quantum entanglement, तो आपको एक की इंफॉर्मेशन जानने से दूसरे की इंफॉर्मेशन मालूम हो जाएगी. so now why is this important? इसका usage क्या है? they say, I'll show you how quantum entanglement works. for example, yes, this. so now I taught you that there are two different boxes जिसके अंदर जो बॉल है या तो रेड है या ब्लू है. so before you open the box, जब दिल्ली के पास बॉल गई थी, ये रेड वाली बॉल दिल्ली गई थी, before this person in Delhi could open this box, तो उनको तो नहीं पता अंदर कौन से कलर की बॉल है. so the probability here is that it is 50% red and 50% blue. कि जो बॉक्स के अंदर बॉल है that can be 50% red, it is half red and half blue. तो this is what we study in quantum entanglement. Here they have taken yellow and red ball. तो कहते हैं जो quantum है, जो photon है, that is before the box is opened, that is in a superposition of two colors or superposition of two states. and आप exactly predict नहीं कर सकते. the half state is yellow and the other half is red. so as you can see in the picture also, here both of them are confused कि ये जो photon है whether it is blue in color or whether it is red in color. तो ये जो probability है, ये predict करना थोड़ा सा मुश्किल होता है. And there was this Bell's inequality. If you have studied this, yes. बेल्स इनइक्वालिटी ने क्या बताया था कि जब आपका बॉक्स नहीं खुला है उससे पहले दो कलर्स की आप बॉल मान के चल रहे हैं, आपको लग रहा है वो बॉक्स में जो बॉल है वो दोनों में से किसी भी कलर की हो सकती है, देयर इज अ 50% चांस, देयर इज अ सुपर पोजिशन ऑफ बोथ द कलर्स और बोथ द टाइप ऑफ इन्फॉर्मेशन. तो उसकी जो इन्फॉर्मेशन है हमें बेल्स इनइक्वालिटी से मिलती है. नाउ दीज पीपल व्हाट दे हैव डन इज दे हैव established the violation of Bell inequalities and उन्होंने दिखाया है कि जो entanglement of photons है that is a quantum process, and they have the other scientist has also pioneered quantum information science कि आप quantum photons की मदद से आप information एक जगह से दूसरी जगह भेज सकते हैं. Yes, this is the slide. So John Clauser and Alan Aspect, these two, they devised sophisticated experiments to test the above cases and established through Bell's inequality that entanglement was indeed a consequence of quantum physics. The third laureate, जो Nobel Prize winners होते हैं उनको हम laureates बोलते हैं, what he did was that phenomena of entanglement, he used the phenomena of entanglement, उन्होंने यही phenomena use किया information सेंड करने में कि आप एक जगह बॉक्स पहुंचा दीजिए तो दूसरे बॉक्स की इंफॉर्मेशन भी पता लग जाएगी, टू परफॉर्म व्हाट इज नोन एज क्वांटम टेलीपोर्टेशन. क्वांटम टेलीपोर्टेशन में उन्होंने अपना योगदान दिया है, ही इज कंट्रीब्यूटेड टू इट. दिस इज अ वे ऑफ कन्वेइंग इंफॉर्मेशन फ्रॉम वन प्लेस टू अनदर विदाउट द एक्चुअल ट्रांसपोर्ट ऑफ मटीरियल. तो अगर आपने सिर्फ एक बॉक्स ही भेजा है दूसरा नहीं भेजा है, स्टिल यू कैन ट्रांसफर अ लॉट ऑफ इंफॉर्मेशन. So briefly ही discuss करना है, just you know vague idea of quantum entanglement is important from prelims point of view. Also quantum technologies का या quantum mission का क्या importance है इंडिया के लिए, that is important from mains point of view. Since Nobel Prize has been awarded, तो थोड़ा सा आपको lightly once you download the PDF from our Telegram channel, go through the entire news and then it will get more clear to you. Now we'll move on to our next topic, which is the last topic for today, that is graded response action plan for Delhi and surrounding regions. All right, so no Saloni, you don't have to go deep into quantum physics. Obviously not, quantum physics is very tough for even physicists to understand. So but since a Nobel Prize has been awarded, तो ये जो हमने बॉल वाला एक्सपेरिमेंट किया है, that is you know इम्पॉर्टेंट. ब्रीफली आप उसको ब्रीफली थोड़ा सा स्टडी कीजिए कि इंटैंगलमेंट का मतलब क्या है, व्हाट इज द मीनिंग ऑफ क्वांटम टेलीपोर्टेशन, सो दैट व्हेन एवर सम न्यूज इज कमिंग एंड इन केस यू फाइंड अ क्वेश्चन, बहुत ही सिंपल क्वेश्चन आएगा प्रीलिम्स में, इससे ज़्यादा इन्फॉर्मेशन की आपको ज़रूरत नहीं है. सो इवन इफ यू सी वन स्टेटमेंट इन योर पेपर in prelims, at least you are able to decide that this information that you're seeing on the paper is wrong or right. तो आपको बस वेग आइडिया होना चाहिए, बहुत ही ऊपर से, इतना काफ़ी है आपके लिए. एंड फॉर मेंस जस्ट यू नो how quantum technology is important for society, for economy, that's all, that is all important. 4-5 broad points होते हैं, उससे ज़्यादा आपको करने की ज़रूरत नहीं है. Exact technology, getting deep into technology is not important. Yes, जो क्वांटम कंप्यूटिंग है, क्वांटम क्रिप्टोग्राफी है, इट वर्क्स ऑन द प्रिंसिपल्स ऑफ क्वांटम मैकेनिक्स ओनली. एज आई टोल्ड यू कि जो पार्टिकल ने ए से बी में जाना है, इट कैन टेक एनी पाथ एंड यू डू नॉट नो विच पाथ इट विल टेक. तो हमारे पास तो यू नो वी कैन हैव हंड्रेड्स ऑफ टाइप्स ऑफ पाथ्स. तो हम क्वांटम फिजिक्स में सुपर पोजिशन ऑफ पाथ स्टडी कर लेते हैं कि शायद वो जो पार्टिकल ने ए से बी में जाना हो, अ पार्टिकल विच हैज टू गो फ्रॉम ए टू बी, अ क्वांटम पार्टिकल, तो या तो वो सीधा लाइन फॉलो कर सकता है, जस्ट लाइक इन क्लासिकल मैकेनिक्स इट कैन गो लाइक दिस, इट कैन गो लाइक दिस, it can go like this. So there can be hundreds of ways that it can reach from point A to point B in a very short span of time, in the shortest time possible. तो ये चीज़ हमें समझना कि यार इस रास्ते को लेकर वो B तक शॉर्टेस्ट टाइम में कैसे पहुंचेगा. this particle should take the straight line approach. So this is something tough for us to imagine, but quantum physics में ऐसी ही चीज़ें ऑपरेट करती हैं. and in fact what we do is we do not study the exact path कि कौन सा रास्ता फॉलो किया, we just study the probability कि ये सारे paths की probability क्या होगी. that is what we call the superposition of states कि क्या क्या paths वो follow कर सकता है and what is the probability of having these many paths. Yes, so now moving on to graded response action plan. If you are aware that in the past few years, during winter months after Dussehra, especially after Diwali and the winter months of November, December, January, एयर पोल्यूशन इन दिल्ली इज़ वेरी हाई. एयर पोल्यूशन बहुत हाई होता है. इनका जो एयर क्वालिटी इंडेक्स होता है, दैट इज़ दिल्ली कम्स इन द मोस्ट पोल्यूटेड सिटीज़ ऑफ द वर्ल्ड. जब विंटर में एयर क्वालिटी इंडेक्स चेक होता है, so they count Delhi as in like top 20 most polluted cities of the entire world. So this is not a positive thing for India, especially अगर आपकी जो capital है country की, अगर उसमें इतना ज़्यादा pollution है, then people will not come to visit your country. Your tourism will be affected. International reputation gets affected. That what is the kind of work their ministers are doing, because capital में ही अगर pollution control में नहीं है. So this graded response action plan, basically it is there to control air pollution in Delhi. एयर पोल्यूशन दिल्ली में कंट्रोल करने के लिए ये है. दीज आर, इस साल कुछ चेंजेस किए गए हैं एज कम्पेयर टू प्रीवियस ईयर्स. एवरी ईयर दे ब्रिंग अप चेंजेस. द बेस्ट पार्ट इज कि इस बारी बहुत ही जल्दी लॉन्च कर रहे हैं. अर्लियर व्हाट वी यूज्ड टू हैपन इन 2017 व्हेन वी सॉ दैट एयर पोल्यूशन फॉर द फर्स्ट टाइम, व्हेन पीपल कुड नॉट इवन ब्रीथ प्रॉपर्ली आफ्टर दिवाली. सो दैट टाइम व्हाट हैपन, जो भी measures आए थे, whatever strict measures were taken by the government side, they were taken after air pollution had increased in the city. Now what they do is, before the air pollution goes up, they already launch a lot of measures. वो बहुत सारी directions public के लिए, governments के लिए, industries के लिए वो जारी कर देते हैं, so that air pollution levels high ही ना जाए. So right now we have air pollution in Delhi in the poor category. So they have taken all the emergency measures. So what is GRAP? Graded Response Action Plan is a set of emergency measures that kick in to prevent further deterioration of air quality once it reaches a certain threshold, which is your poor this year. So we'll be studying how is it different. So this is stage 1 of Graded Response Action Plan कि अभी stage 1 है. अगर air pollution और भी ज़्यादा खराब होता है तो और भी ज़्यादा strict measures लिए जाएंगे. So there is this Commission for Air Quality Management, which actually enforces this graded response action plan. Commission for Air Quality Management, हम इसके functions के बारे में पढ़ेंगे. What is GRAP? It is a set of emergency measures, just like we studied. So stage 1 has been put into implementation. It has been activated as AQI, Air Quality Index in Delhi is in the poor category. The second and third and fourth stages will come later. I hope we do not need second, third and fourth stages later. So how is it different this year? जो आपका इस साल का प्लान है वो पिछले साल से क्या चीज़ अच्छी करेगा? So from it is being, first of all, it is being implemented by CAQM, आपका जो this authority, Commission for Air Quality Management. There was a previous authority which was implementing such measures. तो क्योंकि air pollution बहुत बढ़ रहा था, so that authority was dissolved and CAQM, Commission for Air Quality Management, that was put into place from 2020 onward. From 2021 से CAQM ही responsible है. In the version of GRAP that was notified in 2017, जब आपका सबसे highest air pollution था, measures kicked in after pollution concentrations reached a certain level. तो pollution out of control जा चुका था, उसके बाद controls initiate किए गए थे, but here we have started earlier. Also जो आपके previous versions होते थे, they used to focus only on PM particulate matter 2.5 and particulate matter 10. तो thickness होती है particles की, बहुत छोटे particles होते हैं, depending upon their thickness they are categorized into PM 2.5 and PM 10. These are the two main pollutants air pollution में जो होते हैं. तो इन्हीं के regarding सारे strict measures implement होते हैं, enforce किए जाते हैं, activate किए जाते हैं. But this year other gases also, जो gases आपके air pollution cause करती हैं, for example atmospheric ozone, tropospheric ozone, for example अगर ozone earth surface पर है आपके surroundings में, ozone in stratosphere prevents you from UV rays, it protects you from UV rays, but if ozone is present on the surface of earth, what it will do is it will cause air pollution. Sulfur dioxide and oxides of nitrogen, तो उनके लिए भी इस बारी strict measures दिए गए हैं. They have not been restricted only to PM 2.5 and PM 10. Also for the first time it has been specified that state governments in the NCR, जो आपका national capital region है around Delhi, they may impose restrictions on BS3 petrol and BS4 diesel four-wheeler vehicles under this graded response action plan. तो state governments के पास पूरी छूट है. For example, areas around Faridabad, Noida, Panipat, parts of Uttar Pradesh, parts of other parts of Haryana and जो दिल्ली के सराउंडिंग एरियाज है, तो वहाँ की गवर्नमेंट्स को भी इस बारी पावर्स दी गई हैं कि जो आपके ओल्डर व्हीकल्स हैं, भारत स्टेज 3 या भारत स्टेज 4 के व्हीकल्स हैं, उन पर भी रिस्ट्रिक्शंस लगाई जा सकती हैं टू प्रिवेंट एयर पोल्यूशन. Restrictions on some construction activities will also be set earlier in place. Construction से बहुत ज़्यादा छोटे particles generate होते हैं. Obviously, when construction is having on a mass, when construction is being carried out on a great level. So these were some of the changes which have been introduced. So it's a good news that before Diwali itself, the action plan has come into place. What is your Commission for Air Quality Management? So this is, as I told you, this organization, it enforces, it is for better coordination, research, identification and resolution of problems related to air quality in the NCR region, Delhi and NCR region. Adjoining areas जो कि outside adjoining areas कौन से हैं जो कि define किए गए हैं, they are Haryana, Punjab, Rajasthan and Uttar Pradesh. We had this issue of stubble burning in Punjab and Haryana and Rajasthan, Uttar Pradesh for the longest possible time. And Delhi में बहुत ही stationary wind system create हो जाता है winters में. So winds do not flow out of Delhi. बहुत सारी winds जो होती हैं इधर दिल्ली में आकर इकट्ठी हो जाती हैं and air pollution cannot subside. So that's why construction activities have to be controlled. Stubble burning had to be controlled in the past 4-5 years. So in states में major focus रहता है क्योंकि यहीं की air दिल्ली में आकर बैठती है. The Environment Pollution Prevention and Control Authority. This was there it was there to control the air pollution in Delhi. It was established in 1998. This has been dissolved. Now your Commission for Air Quality Management is in place. So what are the functions? Coordinating actions taken under by concerned state governments. ये जो आसपास की state governments है दिल्ली के आसपास की, Punjab, Haryana, Uttar Pradesh, Rajasthan. This is area of your Rajasthan. This is Punjab. This is Haryana, and this area is UP. So इन सारी स्टेट गवर्नमेंट्स में क्या मेजर्स लिए गए हैं उनको कोऑर्डिनेट करना. सेकंड इज प्लानिंग एंड एग्जीक्यूटिंग प्लान्स टू प्रिवेंट एयर पोल्यूशन इन NCR, National Capital Region, providing a framework for identification of air pollutants. Just like this time also, they have increased the number of air pollutants. Sulfur dioxide, ozone and oxides of nitrogen have been added. Research and development, obviously next year की preparation के लिए, in the coming times air pollution कैसे control करना है उसकी preparation के लिए. Training and creating a special workforce to deal with issues related to air pollution, and then preparing various action plans such as increasing plantation or addressing stubble burning. तो काफ़ी जो आपकी state governments like पंजाब, हरियाणा, राजस्थान है उसमें stubble burning रोकने के लिए CAQM ने बहुत ज़्यादा coordinate किया है state governments के साथ. What are its powers? It can any good quality of authority, any good level of authority will have the power to restrict activities first. So restricting activities influencing air quality, जैसे आपकी construction रोक दी गई है, कुछ vehicles पर रोक लगा दी जाती है. Investigating and conducting research, preparing codes, issuing directions on matters including inspections can also be carried out. Regulation which will be binding on the concerned person or authority. Governments के ऊपर, authorities के ऊपर ये इनके जो orders होते हैं वो binding होते हैं. Also on your Central Pollution Control Board. So CPCB and state PCBs and state level statutory bodies, उनके ऊपर भी इनके जो orders होते हैं वो binding होते हैं, because there is nothing above controlling pollution levels in the national capital of India. So if you want to be aware about Bharat stages and what are the Bharat stage vehicles operating in India, this is some additional information for you. It will be available in the PDF on our Telegram channel, that is Raj Malhotra's IAS. We are ending this session here. This is the end of the current affairs of the last 1 week, which were important from science and tech and environment point of view. Current affairs बहुत आते हैं, एक हफ्ते में बहुत सारे current affairs होते हैं, but we discuss only the important ones जो कि आपके पेपर में short देखे जाएंगे. So this is the end of the session. If you have any doubts, let me know in the chat section.